Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गो गोविना श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की, मथुरा धाम की जय, द्वारका धाम की जय, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, मायापुर धाम की, गंगामयी जमुनमयी की जय, भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय, श्री पंच तत्व की जय, श्री श्री प्रहलाद नरसिंहदेव की जय, श्री श्री अष्ट सखी राधा माधव की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसलेट बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद मायापुर वृंदावन फेस्टिवल की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद अनुगज की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Guru, Sri Gauranga, glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Welcome to Sridham Mayapur. I believe this is the 35th consecutive Gaurpurnima festival. So it's nearly as old as I am. So you're all very, very welcome. As you know, the prediction that all the devotees from all over the world would come and they would chant Hare Krishna here in Sridham Mayapur. So we saw that just a few moments ago. I was noticing that there were devotees from the US, there were devotees from India, there were devotees from Australia, New Zealand. I saw some Russian devotees. Hey, I'm being told 58 different countries. I'm sure there are many devotees coming from countries that Srila Prabhupada did not even visit. I know one in particular, and that was represented today by His Holiness Prabhu Vishnu Maharaj. We even had a devotee from Northern Ireland. Haribol! So, I was reading a few days ago, I got this very nice book. Actually, it's a very, very nice book on Mayapur, and I think it's for sale in the courtyard. If you want to buy it, that is. And it's a book on Mayapur, Srila Prabhupada on Mayapur. And I was reading some letters from Srila Prabhupada about the Mayapur festival. And in that book, he was writing to Jayapataka Maharaj, and he was saying in 1971-72, to Jayapataka Maharaj, I really want this Gaurpurnima festival to be celebrated now in Sridham Mayapur, so that all the devotees can come and chant Hare Krishna on Gaurpurnima. So, and he said, you are my disciple and my servant, so I am instructing you to get this festival off the ground. So therefore the first festival took place in 1972, organized by Jayapataka Maharaj. And then I noticed, and this is Srila Prabhupada's mood, of course, very shortly after the festival, he wrote another letter to Jayapataka Maharaj. And he said, now I want this festival to develop further and further, and I want you to make it grander and grander and grander. So now I'm inviting Jayapataka Maharaj to come and speak to you all, to give his report from 1972 to 2007 as to how he made it grander in 1973, grander again in 1974, grander again in 1975, grander again in 1976, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 2000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jayapataka Maharaj!
Om Jnanatirmirandasya Gnanandana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachadine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatadine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukhakaroti vachalam mangunangayate girin Yat kripatamaham mande Siguru ninatarina paramananamadam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. It's not a... Where's the Russian translators? Ruski Parivotchak. He's Dutch though. Who needs over here? Raise your hand. Who needs translator? Ruski Parivotchak. Ruski Parivotchak. Español, ¿quién está traduciendo en español? There we got Prahlad Nishinga. Aquellos que necesiten traducción en español, cercan a Prahlad Nishinga. This is about all the languages I can. Bangla अनुवाद के कोई से? Okay, can I Bangla? Okay, नहीं खोना थे जाना. ওখানে হচ্ছে, ওকে। হিন্দি অনুবাদ कहाँ पर है? Otherwise you sit there and it looks like you're smiling, you don't know what we're going to say. It's the problem in 58 countries. They don't all know English. So, okay, those who speak Irish, come over.
Prabhuji, I need another plate.
Prabhupada, he very much wanted this festival. This festival was very dear to him. The first festival, we only had a grass hut and our cement go down. So we had to build everything for the devotees, tents and pandal. Then Prabhupada had us distribute prasadam profusely to all the visitors. I think the first festival in 1972, about 150 devotees came. Dinis the Radhamadava were by the grass hut, where they're right in front of where Nitai Gaur are, and the Bachan Kutir of Srila Prabhupada. Gradually, by about 1975-76, the festival increased to 500 devotees. But the very first festival, I remember, I was riding on my bicycle. That time we didn't have we used mainly bicycles. And I had gone up to the village to get something for Prabhupada, and I was coming back. And I was just learning Bengali. I didn't know it fully. And the word for baby is bacha. And the word for calf is bachur. But I didn't know that much, the difference. Somebody, as I was coming up, everyone was saying, bachur moye, bachur moye. Meaning the calf died. But I thought they were saying the baby died. And I was thinking, oh no, they said some kids so much khichdi bus. Because they would eat so much prasad on the little kids, huge pile. I could never figure out how they eat it. More than what their size of. I could never figure out how they could eat it all. But it was the calf, newborn calf had been born and died on birth. I don't think calves eat khichdi. Not that quick. So, Prabhupada would take his devotee, go on morning walk. The time there was by the culvert, by the polyclinic, there was a big banyan tree. And he went there and then someone asked him, Prabhupada, are these kalpa vrikshas? He said, why not? Whatever you wish, you can get here. So even all these trees here, these are all different kinds of kalpa vriksha trees. We just have to have the vision to see. So we started off with a little pandal. Now over the years it's been increasing. When we had our Prabhupada, the Lord Chaitanya's centennial and quintennial in 1986, how many devotees did we have then, Lokanath Maharaj? About 2,000? Huh? 1,500 or 2,000. Then we had in 1996, we had the Prabhupada centennial. How many we had then? 4,000 or 5,000. And that Prabhupada centennial. Now every year we have 4,000 or 5,000. Actually, what happened, we have a capacity here of 4,000 people in our guest house. Then how many grihastas allow people to stay as guests in their house? It comes to, then people come and go. Someone doesn't stay for all the 20 days. Or how many is 20 days? 21 days. They may stay for 1 week and then more. So overall, how many people come in one festival? 8,000 people now. So it has been gradually increasing. One way it's been increasing is Pragosh Prabhu. For a couple of years he's been doing the stage program, increasing. The stage is getting bigger and bigger. This year the stage is so big there's no room for the people to sit. Goes out. I'm exaggerating a little bit. So he wants to expand also. I think one thing has been expanding every year is pizza shops. So someone says 5 or 6. Each one is advertising. You've tasted the rest, I'll try the best. But this year, it's our Prabhupada one time when there were 500 devotees coming and each one spending $1,000 to get here. $1,000. Then I think it was one of the BBT trustees, Rameshwar Karandar, asked Prabhupada that we're spending $500,000 just on airfare. If we stopped the festival and got everyone just to give us the $1,000 each, we would have $500,000 to spend on building a temple or something. And Prabhupada kind of shook his head and, you know, devotees spend so much money on food. If we just stop eating, we could... So this is food for our international unity in diversity. That all the devotees come here, we see we're one united family. From Asia, from Australasia, from Africa, from Europe, from Middle East, from America, Canada, from Latin America, Brazil, Paraguay. Even we have people here from Paraguay. Huh? So, no, I don't know. So this way, Prabhupada has united the whole world through this. They called this was the real. This was the United Nations of the spiritual world. So we're uniting everyone together, and this is our festival of loving exchange. So all the devotees, right, you can look to your right, look to your left, you'll probably see someone from a different country. The men could give the people next to the men next to them a hug. Ladies can give the ladies next to them a hug. Unity, loving exchange.
Thank you.
I wanted to say something also about this ceremony. Is anyone else going to speak about the ceremony? That someone said here, what is it? That we dedicated this festival. This festival is a yajna, a sacrifice for the pleasure of the Nitai Gaur, the deities, Ashtasaki, Radha Madhava, Prahlad Nrsimha, Panchatattva, Jagannath Baladev, Subhadra, and others. Prabhupada. So we're offering this festival as an invocation of the presence of the Lord for serving Him in devotional service. So the system, the traditional system to do that is to invoke Garuda, the carrier of the Lord. That's the custom. So this flag is called what? The Garuda Dwaja. The flag of Garuda. It was installed, worshipped with the Garuda deity, and hoisted by the chairman of the GBC, His Holiness Banu Swami Maharaj. Took us a few years to figure out how to hoist it and have the open with the flowers coming down. The first year we tried it, we tied it wrong. Everything was stuck up there. Now it's working good. So this Garuda, this flag will stay hoisted until the day after Lord Chaitanya's appearance. The last day is called Jagannath Mishra's festival, when Jagannath Mishra is rejoicing, giving out charity. That's a good day when, actually everyone leaves that day. They should leave the day after, because that day is the feast day. That's the day, that's actually the New Year's. The time when Lord Chaitanya is born, this time will be his 521st birthday. Anniversary. So this whole festival is a kind of sacrifice for the pleasure of the Lord. So your being here is also part of that sacrifice. We're also under the protection of the Lord, protection of Garuda. So we're very grateful that you're all here. We want you to come every year, and may you always be very happy while you're here. Now, if there is any problem, I want to tell this morning, but I might as well tell now, that you face anything, we're here to serve you, especially here, Maharaj, Pragosh, myself. Pragosh has kindly said, especially Bhakti Purushottam Swami, for problems. Donations? But we can't announce all the things, but it's amazing how people keep this money belts around their waist with, I don't know, whatever, all their valuables, their passport, everything. When they go in the toilet, they take it off. You should get waterproof belts in it. And they leave it there in the sink and walk out and forget it. Oh, I lost all my passport, my mommy, everything. Or they leave it hanging up in the toilet and then they forget to take it when they leave. So please don't... eat every joke you make. Ganges. I lost 2 watches at the Ganges by putting my watch there going in, came back, it walked off. Watching what? Everything here is personal, so it all... Then I decided to get a waterproof watch. The people all stand there, you don't have to take off your watch? No, I said it needs a bath. So, there are going to be hundreds of thousands of people coming through here in the last festivities days. And there are a few people hanging around. So you have to be just conscious that although you're with devotees, but not everybody here is a devotee. Some people come and are just watching what you do. We have shoe racks. Otherwise, we found that there was a professional shoe thief. He came dressed up, nice white shirt, dhoti, and he'd sit down amongst the shoes, look around. We had someone behind the screen here watching him. And he had a special, in his dhoti, a special bag. He'd scoop up all the good shoes. 10 pairs he could take. Walking, with this big, that's why I wore a big dhoti. Then we caught him, red-handed, with the shoes in his. The rickshaw drivers, they said, don't you do anything to him, just give him to us. Because for so many people lose their shoes, the rickshaw drivers have to wait for a long time to take them to the next. Anyway, we won't talk about those things. But so just we hope that to make you be a little conscious about your valuables. There's some special, the festival committee made also special boxes you can safe deposit, right? There's some, which building? Gada. In the Gada building. Don't take too many risks with very valuable things. Don't need to take your passport to go to the Ganges. You never ask anybody for their passport yet. Nobody laughs at my jokes. But the main thing we want you to do is have your heart filled with pure love of Krishna. The special thing about the Mayapur festival is that in Mayapur in general, Prabhupada said, when you come here, the kirtans, the classes, just Mayapur, you start thinking, I'd like to be with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I'd like to see his pastimes and be in his pastimes. How many like to be in the pastimes of Gauranga? You see, already the Mayapur magic is working. So I could go on talking here for a long time, but we want you all to get that. So when you leave here, you feel this is your eternal home. And you're just, now you're no longer, all these 58 countries you came from, those are, you're foreigners over there. You're an eternal resident of Mayapur kingdom, Gauranga kingdom. You're just going out working in different countries. But this is your real home. That's how we want you to feel. So please give us your blessings that we can do that. And all of you get very much attached to Lord Chaitanya.
People coming to the festival this year. And then Jayapataka Maharaj said that there are 5 or 6 pizzerias. That's like 1,000 people for every pizzeria. I think we need to expand the pizzerias a little bit. Of course, something else has been expanding in the last few years has been this. And therefore, I think the suggestion about the bicycles, maybe we'll go back to the bicycle riding, might be a good idea. Okay, so next I'd like to invite, on top of all of his responsibilities that he has as the GBC chairman for 2007, he's promised us that he's going to make the 2007 Gaurpurnima festival the most successful ever. So please give us a big round for His Holiness Banu Maharaj Ki! Haribol!
Hare Krishna. Actually, my first experience of Mayapur was before the festival started, and actually before ISKCON even had some land here. We came, I think, in 1970 or 71, I forgot which year it was, on the day before Gaurpurnima, actually, and we stayed in Navadvip. And on Gaurpurnima day, we came here. I think Jayapataka Swami was here. You were here at that time? Anyway, Achyut Nanda was definitely there. And actually, I was so spaced out I didn't know it was Gaurpurnima. Because actually there weren't that many people here. There was the temples down the road, the yoga pit there, and there was maybe 20 people on the road, and 20 rickshaws or 10 rickshaws at the ghat. And there was no celebrations at all, as far as I could see. So we went and had darshan of the various temples, and then we went back to Navadvip. And there's no Bengalis here, no one was here. And that was Gaurpurnima. Then, of course, next year, Prabhupada, I left India, and Prabhupada bought some land here. And then he put first a little shack here. One person was sitting in the shack, playing with the frogs in the rainy season, and would flood and everything like that. And I came back a few years later. I think it was the second Gaurpurnima festival. It must have been 1973 or so. I think maybe in that year, this year was kind of roughly built, and they put the little Radha Madhav over there in the far end of this building here. And so we had a Gaurpurnima festival, maybe 100 devotees. These buildings, other buildings were not here. The only other building was the white thing along the wall there, and that's where all the devotees had to stay. They came, like from America, Badrinarayan or whoever came, they would stay in those little rooms, and they'd pack them all, 5 people per room or something, with all the mosquitoes. So it was a rather primitive festival. And that continued for several years like this, where wherever you could find, when this was completed, then everyone was squeezed in here and there. And as for programs, basically the program was we'd have Mangal Arti, and there would be a class in the morning, Prabhupada would give class, and that was the whole program all day basically, nothing else in the day, and nothing else at night. The Arti was at night, and that was the program. There were no seminars, no programs, nothing. Then this building was built, and they actually got a generator and everything, so we have light when the current of the West Bengal government stopped, which is quite often, and this building came up. So more people would come to the festival. That was in the 1970s, I believe. Yeah. And still, up until 1985, actually, that's when, of course, we had parikramas. We'd go on parikrama by bus for 4 or 5 days, go to the different places, and come back by 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Then, about 1985 or 86, that's when the big parikrama started, walking to all the different places. Yeah, and Lokanath, when I started this, we went around to all the different places, and that would last about a week or so. I think that was a week it lasted, or longer. It was 9 days to begin with. Yeah, 9 islands, 1 day in each island. And we also started seminars. We actually finally figured out that people wanted to hear something about Krishna, Lord Gauranga. So we started organizing seminars and things other than morning Bhagavatam class. So we got a little more sophisticated, and different people volunteered. And of course we had to find space for everybody also for this, because there weren't that many rooms around, so it was a little problem. But as things gradually developed between 1985, 1995, and 2000, more and more buildings have come up. There's been an emphasis upon education, so we have more facilities for seminars, etc. More people are eager to give seminars, so we increased the educational aspect of the festival a lot. And of course, the number of people have been growing. It went from, through a few hundred to 500 to 1,000 to 2,000 to 4,000 to 5,000. This has been increasing. And the people from around the world have gradually, the types of people have been changing. First it was probably all Americans, 90% Americans, and then gradually that began to change, and by 1995 it was maybe 50% Russians or something like that. So gradually and mixed with all sorts of Eastern European and South American, etc. So gradually more and more people and more countries have been participating. So the whole reason for saying this is that Srila Prabhupada started out very small, just one little shack there. First nothing, of course, then we got a little shack there. And correspondingly, even the people of Bengal and India have also responded. And now we'll see on Gaurpurnima Day, for instance, that I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of Bengalis come. Yeah, when maybe in 1970 it was 200 Bengalis come to all the temples, and now it's 200,000 or 500,000. I don't know how many people are coming to see Radha Madhava. So things have increased, not only for the international devotees, but even for the people of India. And of course in India then we have congregations, so we have people coming from Bombay or Delhi or Chennai or Bangalore or Mangalore or Trivandrum or Kashmir or wherever, or Assam. Yeah, and of course then we have a Namha Parikrama going on, and there's how many in that? 1,000? 2,000 people. These are basically Bengali, 2,000 people in the Bengali Parikrama, and this has been going on for years and years also. So we have great variety of people, great variety of languages. And of course, Srila Prabhupada would be very proud that the society has increased like this, and the Mayapur Festival, International Festival, has increased to such a degree. That shows that people are following Srila Prabhupada's desire to have a Mayapur Festival in which people from around the world could come. So that is very pleasing to Prabhupada. The other thing, of course, I just have to mention is that the festival is there and we have so many people. Numbers isn't everything. Spiritual life. We can have 100 devotees in the temple, but they may all be, down at the bottom. So we have to also have quality. Not only numbers, but quality. That is the devotion has to also be there. So this festival is not only for increasing numbers, but also to help people increase their spiritual life and their realization, their enthusiasm for hearing, chanting, understanding the scriptures, remembering Krishna, appreciating the deities, appreciating the Dham, engaging in the 5 important devotional activities that are mentioned in the Nectar of Devotion, hearing, chanting, remembering, associating with devotees, worship the deity, and Dham. So all of these things are important for us. So therefore, in this festival, you should try to develop your own spiritual consciousness. Not simply look at the things and see the numbers of people or the number of buildings, etc. So try to do that during this festival. Hare Krishna. His Holiness Banu Maharaj ki! So now, as well as everything else expanding, we have to expand our voices too. Oh, it's working. I think that was. I was interested to hear Banu Maharaj say, he was talking about numbers, and then he said, but the most important thing is the devotion. So that was a relief, actually, because hearing all these expanding numbers, I was becoming a little frightened. I was thinking of running away, 200,000 Bengalis coming, and thousands of this and thousands of that. I was just wondering where they're all going to fit. Okay, so our last speaker this morning is the devotee who I think we can all agree who pulls the festival together. Without him, without his service at least, the festival definitely wouldn't take place. He kind of stays behind the scenes mostly, so you probably won't recognize him. But as I say, without him this festival would not take place. So let's give a big round to His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj Ki! See, he was staying in the back there. He didn't even want to come out. He was going to sit behind Banu Maharaj and nobody would have been able to see him.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishes Sunnavade Paschata Destarine. So I would like to welcome all of you from different parts of the world. This Gaurpurnima festival is very important for us. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada has said that if you want to serve Mayapur, there are 3 ways to serve Mayapur: to print books, do Namahatta preaching, and develop Navadip Mandal Parikrama. And as you have heard from others, Srila Prabhupada had great desire also how to make this festival a grand success. And we heard from Prabhupada's time, from a very small festival, how gradually it has been developing. Prabhupada's time, many devotees were coming because Prabhupada was here, so all his followers, they were coming. When Prabhupada left planet, then also I have seen when I joined ISKCON in 78, also many devotees, specifically many devotees from foreign countries would visit because we had many gurus. They would come along with them, many of their followers would come, and due course of time, then number of gurus reduced, the followers also did not come so much. And there is a practical problem also. Sometimes I go to West, I see some devotee whom I used to see every year, they come for festival. Then I ask, oh Prabhu, I have not seen you many years, you are not coming for festival. Then say, Maharaj, that time I was one, I buy one ticket so I can go. Now I am four, so I can afford 4 tickets to go to Mayapur. There are many devotees, they went outside, they have their family life. Not many brahmacharis in Western countries now. So as a result, it happened 1 year. We had only 300 devotees, registered devotees. The attendance reduced so much. So we were very worried what is going to happen here. Then devotees reducing, then we planned to have this free prasadam facilities. So we took that risk. Then we announced the whole world, devotees coming, please anybody give sponsorship. Then gradually, His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj, he gave us the idea that we should make festival in such a way, people should be attracted by the size of the festival and festivities and Mayapur Dham. That should be the main thing they should be attracted for. Then he gave this idea for Ganga Puja, Ratha Yatra, all kinds of festivities started. Then we have very less accommodation, 7 days not sufficient. Then we expanded to 21 days. Devotees will go, come like this. You can accommodate more devotees. So in this way, more and more devotees, they are coming forward to serve. All of you are here. We are getting good sponsors. This year, devotees around the world, they are so eager to serve. All of you are here. That all our sponsorship is almost full. Prasadam, all kinds of events happening here. Few days before, Sachinandan Maharaj, he wrote me an email where he has written, he said, how devotees they want to serve Mayapur. And he said, that Prabhupada Saraswati, he has written a verse, he quoted that verse. So those that are coming to Mayapur, they are fortunate. But those they are serving, who are coming to Mayapur, they are more fortunate. That means these devotees. Okay, I was telling that Prabhupada Saraswati has written, those that are coming to visit Mayapur, they are fortunate. But those that are serving the visitors of Mayapur, they are more fortunate. So in this way, devotees around the world, they are very eager to serve to all of you. That's why they are sending their kind donations. And also, I would like you to be not to be fortunate by coming here. So I want you to be more fortunate also by engaging in some service. So we have a lot of service opportunity here available. And this year, we have registered devotees in guest house, 3,000 devotees. From 58 different countries, excluding Bangladesh and Nepal. That many devotees will come. And this year, not only booking like this, we have an advance payment booking. By that, we have so many devotees. And we have around the world, we have about like 200,000 devotees must be. But why only 5,000-6,000 devotees are here? The main reason is we don't have more facilities. The Rachitambar Mataji was telling we have 500 devotees in line. If you would have accommodation, you could get all those trucks. We need some more buildings here where 1,000 each building, 2,000 devotees can stay. So in this way, this festival is increasing by the kind cooperation of all of you and mercy of Srila Prabhupada. And this year we have 2 special attractions to our festival. And last 2-3 years, since Prakash Prabhu joined our team and having nice program for English-speaking devotees stage program, is another nice addition to our festivities. And this year also, we have brought a very nice boat from Calcutta. So we'll take devotees for Ganga Puja every day from tomorrow or maybe from today 5:30. You can gather on the bank of river Ganges. The devotee they want to go, they can go by the boat middle of the Ganges. We'll have Ganga Arati every day evening, Ganga Arati. And throughout the day also the boat will go to the Sangam, the confluence where you can do Ganga Puja. Of course you have to pay ticket for that because the boat came all the way from Calcutta. And also we are planning to make short trip to Kalna. You can go morning by boat and see Kalna. They are the deities, they are made during Mahapurush's time, the Gaurnitai deities. And Gauridas Pandit, Sripad, etc. and come back by evening. And also on Ganga Puja day, we have a special program here. This year, we'll go to a nice island, nice beach, sandy beach. Right after Srila Prabhupada, right after Darshanarti, we'll have Guru Puja, breakfast, Bhagavatam class, Ganga Puja, everything at bank of the river Ganges. So in this way, every year we are adding different things to this festival. I hope all of you will stay and enjoy this festival and also attend Navadi Mandal Parikrama. Thank you all very much for your kind participation in this Gaurpurnima festival. Hare Krishna. So, 5:15 they'll have 5:15 every day. Yeah. 5:15 every evening we'll have Ganga Puja there.
This is something new. So every year little things expand. You may not notice. When you go to Hardwar, Rishikesh, Prayag and Banaras, they have Ganga Puja. I've been asking them to start Ganga Puja here. They do from the Samadhi, but now they're going to do from the Ganges side. So you can have the Ganga Puja Darshan and come over for Radha Madhav Darshan. Arti. This is Ganga Puja, is something very special.
Few words from His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. He is one of the leaders who always stay here for festival, for parikrama, encourage us. Actually, Loknath Maharaj is the one who started this walking parikrama by walking all the islands. This year, because of terrorism problem, so I suggested our management that we don't walk, we don't stay overnight. Every day I bring back by buses. But they all doing revolt. They revolted. No. We all stay in the field. We cannot stop it. There is no fun in parikrama.
That is what Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur also did. When he did parikrama, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur used to stay on each island one night, on each island, him and his followers. So, following in his footsteps, we started and is continuing to this day. I think, Madhunarayan Prabhu, you like to be the next speaker? There's a request from... I think someone should write a history of how Mayapur evolved. How it was started with one, or started with zero, or then Prabhupada, and then little hut, and someone should undertake this. I came to the Mayapur festival in '73. That was my first festival. And then I haven't missed one festival since then. Please pray so that I could come to a few more festivals. So, as I was sitting here in early years, one thing I think we all remember is Prabhupada staying up there. Prabhupada's quarters are up there. Those first-timers, ground floor, first floor, second floor. So please go and pay your obeisances going to Prabhupada's quarters. He stayed there. That was one place, the hut, Bhajan Kutir, and then he shifted there. So early morning, Prabhupada used to go on a morning walk, and we used to assemble here at the ground level for Prabhupada to come down. Little Gurukul children used to be there singing, and then other devotees eagerly awaiting Prabhupada's arrival, and Prabhupada used to come with his stick. And then in '73, I remember my service in the morning used to be with Jananan and then Pankajangri. I was a pujari in Mumbai. So when I came to the festival, I used to come to the festival early, about '73, '74. I
I used to serve Radha Madhava deities. I used to get service of Radharani. So while I was bathing and dressing Radharani, I used to think now Prabhupada has gone out on a morning walk. He's walking on Bhakti Siddhant road. This road, as you go out of the main road, the main gate and the road on either side, that is Bhakti Siddhant road named after Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur ki. And while I was still in the deity room with Radha Madhav, then Prabhupada coming back, and as devotees, they are now anticipating Prabhupada's return from the morning walk, another big roaring kirtan. And devotees coming on the little footpath, and just few devotees used to go with Prabhupada, Jayapataka Maharaj or Bhavananda Prabhu and Brahmananda and Tamal Krishna and like that. So we used to again do another kirtan and Prabhupada coming back, and then greeting of Radha Madhav. Radha Madhav was in this building, ground floor, only Chota Utsamurti of Radha Madhav, and greetings of Radha Madhav and circumambulation. Oh, that was a big feast, the highlight of the festivals. In 75, 76 was Prabhupada's kirtan with Prabhupada going around Radha Madhav deities, and then Prabhupada's asana used to be at this end of this building, ground floor, and Guru Puja and more kirtans class, and then Prabhupada going up again, and then all day he used to stay up there. So every morning we used to be very anxious to see Prabhupada. Now he's coming, now he's on morning walk, now he's returning. So festival from a small, like a budding, like a lotus in a budding state, and then gradually it has been blooming and more petals added, and every year it is ever expanding lotus of Mayapur Dham. Srila Prabhupada is a revealer of Mayapur Dham. He has revealed Dham unto us. How many of you knew Mayapur before 10, 20, 30 years ago? I did not know. I come from India, Maharashtra. I did not know Mayapur. Or now when we go to Mayapur, when we say, oh, we are going to Mayapur on a pilgrimage, devotees think Mayapur is something kind of Maya. That, oh, you're going to Mayapur, a pilgrimage to Mayapur. So they don't even know Mayapur is as good as Vrindavan, non-different from Vrindavan. So more and more devotees are coming, few hundred and now few thousand, and there'll be this will go on for next 10,000 years. So there'll be hundreds and thousands, and soon there'll be airport here. The city of Golden Avatar, and you don't have to land in Calcutta, you land in Mayapur. Those days are ahead of us. When there's every town, every village, there's a kirtan party. Now only 58 countries there will be. Of course, ISKCON is in more than 100 countries. I heard ISKCON is now, it has spread in 160 countries. I heard this number. So many new faces, some old faces, some new faces. But behind all these old and new faces, I was thinking there is a soul. So we do not know the faces. Faces seem to be new, but as on the platform of soul, we are not new to each other. So we have come back home. The souls have come back home. This festival is not for the bodies. This festival is for the souls. Souls have come. And every soul likes the festival. I think our festival, our nose does not enjoy the festival. I don't think so. Or my hair, Sikha, doesn't enjoy the festival. Or my dhoti and my bones and the skeleton doesn't enjoy the festival. The enjoyer of the festival is, who is the enjoyer of the festival? Krishna. the Atma, the soul, that is what we are. And why do we like festivals? Because that's natural. So this is our weakness. We all like festivals, but unfortunately there are so many kinds of festivals in the world. And you enjoy little in those festivals, and then you suffer a lot. But this festival, you enjoy during the festival, and then you enjoy more after the festival. Doesn't bring any kind of, this is beyond action, reaction business. This is above the mundane interactions. So such a festival has been given to us by Srila Prabhupada. I was thinking, what is ISKCON, International Society for ISKCON? For Krishna consciousness, without festival. I cannot imagine ISKCON without festival, especially without Mayapur Vrindavan festival. Take those two festivals away from ISKCON and I don't know how. It would be different ISKCON altogether. So Prabhupada, as he is not only founder of ISKCON, he is also founder of these festivals. Is part of his, he conceived all. This was his vision. So ISKCON becomes complete with these festivals. So we are grateful to His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada, who has revealed this Mayapur Dham unto us. He has revealed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu unto the world. Ram and Sri Krishna was revealed by maybe so many others, other acharyas, but Prabhupada gets the credit for revealing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu unto the whole world. So anyone who hears about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, anyone who chants Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, what does he do? Finally he ends up in Mayapur. Anyone who chants Hare Krishna wherever, he ends up one day in Mayapur. His connection with Mayapur has been made. So such festival is ahead of us, and this is the land of Gauranga, and we are Gauranga's people. And with Gauranga in the center, Panchatattva Radha Madhav, we'll have festivities next 2-3 weeks. Chanting, dancing, feasting, hearing, talking about Gauranga, Radha Madhav. Such a wonderful life. This is life. This is life. Otherwise, they're all death or dead. So let's become lively. Let's get charged by all the festivities here, and then go back to our respective countries to spread the glories of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki!
So now we're going to distribute a little prasadam, and then it's time for you to go and get your prasadam at the... Wait. Yeah. So, people, devotees can come up, and there's one more, there was another tray of gulab jamun. That one disappeared, huh? Some other Swami can come up here, help me. Put it over here. Swami. Thank you, everybody chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.